Hello friends, welcome back. So this year in 2026, I have found new options such as AEON card and JAL card with mileage point. We push to AEON card. Why we like AEON card this time? Let me take last 2-3 minutes to share my personal experiences. Hello friends, welcome back for another interesting video in 2026. As in 26, I want to review the best credit cards for foreigners in Japan. I have reviewed in 2024 and also 2025. Now I'll review those things and also I will add my new recommendations this year, what I come across, what could be useful for a foreigner. As in 2024 and 2025, and we found that SMBC and Rakuten found to be the best, and also we recommended EPOS. Later on, the Payday and line cards, we have updated that they have removed the services. Now this year, in 2026, I have got some brand new suggestions and brand new observations. I have been using the gold cards from last 2 years in SMBC and Rakuten. I have 1 month plan in Tokyo and I have 2 weeks plan in Fukuoka, and I need to pay a lot of money in advance. I have to book my hotels and my food and etc. It's very useful actually having the higher limit, and the company pays you later, right? That's good for you. So for that reasons, and also the increasing limit is very easier with the gold cards if you can continuously maintain your pay and repay history. So this year in 2026, I have found new options such as AEON card and JAL card with mileage points for reasons of mileage points, and mobile pay. They also have started giving the credit cards. In mobile, the SIM is very foreigner friendly, and the money, the profit goes for charity purposes, and I have reviewed it. It looks to be reasonable. 2970 setup cost and 385 per month, say every month charges. And then JCB cards is better than Visa and Master for getting approval. That also I have shared in the past, and it remains same. Now coming to AEON card, why we push to AEON card, why we like AEON card this time is because AEON cards have this inbuilt the point feature, and every week, every 2 weeks they have separate point system which gives the additional benefits for the users, and you don't need to buy the additional point card, and you can start using your AEON card directly. Application, many of the AEON shops they will be asking you if you want credit card, and they can help you for application, right? That's the first one. And next one, JAL card. JAL card, for some reasons, especially for students, you'll get a lot of points, and those points can be used for completely for your free travel to say other countries or even within Japan. So that can be reimbursed in the mileage bank. That is JAL card. And mobile pay, it is useful, especially when you can say you don't need to worry about a lot of paperwork. It can also give you the prepaid card similar to the Payday and Amazon Prime, Paypay. Payday and line cards are prepaid cards in the past. Now you have this mobile pay that is similar as that one, virtual cards. You can start using instantly. You don't need to wait for a lot of paperwork and completing the process. But if you want credit card with the mobile pay, you need to go through the similar filter processing. In the past, I have shared about customer service experience with EPOS and SMBC. Rakuten, I think it is, I didn't talk directly, but it has Japanese versions in the websites. But SMBC, I find some English support reasonably, and even EPOS has English support. Mobile pay, I think it will be another best option for foreigners. I think they have completely English support. The SIM actually coming from England, the maintenance is from England, Britain. So they are able to give the support remotely using the connections with the SoftBank in Japan, like that. So mobile pay looks to be another better option for those who have very limited language support, language proficiency. You can start using mobile. And I still don't waive up the Paypay option. Paypay you can start using right away without debit card. You can start using for domestic payments and stuff, for sending to friends, etc. And activating Paypay card is much say quicker than other cards. That is also another interesting feature you should consider. Let me take last 2-3 minutes to share my personal experiences with Japanese credit cards, particularly with the JAL card, why I referred and why I shared this story. So I have a experience with my senior in the workplace. He is also my senior at the same university in Hokkaido University. So he shared me that when he was a graduate student and before university, around say 20 years age, and up to 27 this is eligible. So as a student he used to travel normally, and he he got his suggestion from another senior that he get lot of mileage points. That is very huge, and he was able to fly all the way to America and spend his vacation and come back. The ticket was completely free. That's what he shared to me, and he insisted and recommended to share with other fellow students who are in Japan in this age group. So 27 years or below, you can apply for Japanese say JAL card with the student edition. Okay, even the Rakuten and SMBC are having student versions. They have better point system. Another story, say the gold cards. I have ended up into gold cards unexpectedly because I don't know completely when I started using the gold cards. But say I have started working after my university, and during my training I have to stay in Tokyo for about 1 month. I shared in this video also. So, and also I have stayed in Fukuoka, and also have couple of multiple visits which are 3-4 days, 5-6 days. The cost of say the hotel was very high. Sometime I paid even 200 plus thousand. That is close to 20 Nijuman, 20,000 in Japanese currency. How to say in Japanese version? So Nijuman, so Nijuman. So I have to pay that much upfront, and I am going on a say business visit, and the company will pay, of course. But I have to pay upfront, and my earlier credit cards barely limit was say 300. Most of you know, right? As a student, I used that limit. So this increasing the gold cards, it was unexpected when I updated my say the job profile, and they increased up to the maximum capacity, that is 20 lakhs in SMBC, and Rakuten they given 5 and they increased to 7, and now they made it to 10 later. So that is the limit they gave. But I'm planning to say cancel and control those cards now. I may don't use regularly, but it is useful sometimes. Okay, and the limit, right, when I say 200 230 when I say the hotel fees, how do I get that much limit in my say 300 cards, 300,000 the card? So one time increase cannot help, right? I may have occasionally such needs, and even when I go to India, my flight ticket together like round trip with my wife, that costed me more than 300,000, the round trip ticket in Japanese currency. So there are multiple such bookings in the short time, so you cannot handle all these say the currency availability in the credit card. So for that reasons, I think it will be useful if you are thinking to have higher limit, and also if you think you may have such travel or say immediate needs and you can repay it back later. So these two are my personal experiences. So I would recommend and suggest similar things if it is comparable to you, and it makes your life better in Japan and say wherever you are living in any city. Additionally, all these other stories are part of my observations. I'll again add up if there is something really useful for you. I hope I covered multiple topics this video. So if you like, please do subscribe and share it to your people which can be useful for other foreigners in Japan. I also reviewed in the past. Please check out those videos. We reviewed particularly one by one. I'll keep adding those additional information which are very useful for foreigners living in Japan. So until then, see you. Take care.